Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this smaller right triangle AED fully confined in a big right triangle ABC, as you can see in this given diagram, such that this side segment AE length equal to this side BC length. And moreover, this segment EB length is 4 units, and this segment ED length is 9 units. And furthermore, this diagonal segment CD length is being represented by x. And now our task is to find the value of x. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step. We know that this segment AE length equal to this segment BC length. If I label this segment length as lowercase m, then this BC segment length is going to be lowercase m as well. So therefore we can see that this whole side AB length is going to be m plus 4. So we can write m plus 4. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this angle, if I label this angle alpha, then this is going to be common for both of these triangles, this smaller triangle AED and this big right triangle ABC as well. And furthermore, this angle and this angle, they are going to be congruent as well, since they are our corresponding angles. If I label this angle as beta, then this angle has got to be beta as well. So therefore we conclude that these two right triangles, the right triangle AED and the other right triangle ABC, are our similar triangles according to angle-angle similarity theorem. And since these two triangles are similar, so we are going to have a proportion. In other words, the ratio of the segment lengths AE and ED must be equal to the ratio of the segments AB and BC. And now let's focus on AE length. We can see our AE length is lowercase m, so I'm going to replace that one with lowercase m. The segment ED length is 9 units, so therefore I'm going to replace that one with 9 over here. And now we can see our this AB side length is m plus 4, so I'm going to substitute that one with m plus 4. And finally our BC side length is lowercase m, so I'm going to substitute that one with lowercase m over here. So therefore we are ended up with m divided by 9 equals to m plus 4 divided by m. And now we are going to cross multiply. So therefore we are going to get m square is going to be equal to 9 times m plus 36. And now I am going to move all these terms to the left hand side. So therefore we are ended up with m square minus 9 m minus 36 equals to 0. So thus we are ended up with this quadratic equation m square minus 9m minus 36 equal to 0, and we are going to solve it by grouping and factoring. And let's focus on this middle term. We are going to tweak this term. Negative 9m could be written as negative 12 times m plus 3m. And we can see negative 12 times positive 3 indeed gives us negative 36. As you can see in this next step, I have replaced this one with over here. And now we can see we got m in common between first two terms, and we got 3 in common between these two terms. So therefore we can write m outside. We got m minus 12 and then plus 3 times in parentheses m minus 12 equals to 0. And here we can see m minus 12 and m minus 12, they are in common. So therefore we can write m minus 12 times m plus 3 is going to be equal to 0. And we can see we got these two factors equal to 0. We can split them. If we separate them, we are going to get m minus 12 equal to 0. And the other factor m plus 3 is going to be 0 as well. For this first equation, our m value is going to be positive 12. And for second equation, our m value is going to be negative 3. And now we can see our m value equals to negative is not feasible since m represents the side length. So therefore we are going to reject this negative value of m, and we are going to accept m equals to positive 12 value. So thus our m value turns out to be equal to 12. So therefore our this AE length, this m is going to become 12 units. And likewise this side BC length, which is m, turns out to be 12 units as well. And furthermore this whole side AB length is m plus 4, means 12 plus 4 is going to give us 16. And now we are going to focus on this smaller right triangle AED, whose side lengths are 12 and 9. And now let's recall the Pythagorean triplets 3, 4, 5. And if we multiply these triplets by 3, then our new sets of Pythagorean triplets are going to be 3 times 3 is going to give us 9, 3 times 4 is going to give us 12, and finally 3 times 5 is 15. So thus we conclude that this hypotenuse AD length is going to be 15 units. And now we are going to focus on this big right triangle ABC, whose side lengths are 12 and 16. And now let's recall the Pythagorean triplets 3, 4, 5 once again. And this time I'm going to multiply these Pythagorean triplets by 4 across the board. So therefore our new set of Pythagorean triplets are 3 times 4 is going to give us 12, 4 times 4 is 16, and finally 4 times 5 is 20. So therefore we conclude that our this hypotenuse AC length is going to be 20 units. And here's our final step. Now let's make an observation. We can see our this CD length is going to be equal to this whole AC length minus this segment AD length. As you can see in this given equation, CD equals to AC minus AD, and we can see our CD length is being represented by X, our AC length is 20, and our AD length is 15. So therefore we can write X is going to be equal to 20 minus 15. So thus our X value simply turns out to be 5 units. So thus our X value turns out to be 5 units. In other words, our this X value turns out to be 5. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.